If you're just joining us, we've just flown back to Norway to pick up our bus that we abandoned in the middle of winter as we had to leave Europe or go to jail.
You illegal, yeah?
I'll be illegal tomorrow.
We flew out with our mate Gary, who helped us fix our water heater. Hello? Something else leaking. And we showed him a good time whilst he was here.
Where am I going to sit?
I say, lift your leg up.
Be there, yeah? Oh, we got a present for you.
Cheek from these two, I swear.
Just know it's 2 against 1, Craig.
Upwards and onwards.
After dropping off Gary, the mission starts to drive Custard the bus all the way back to Wales for some well-needed TLC. Crikey.
She's filthy.
We've got a boat booked to leave Norway to go to Germany in 2 weeks. So the only thing we ask is that everything runs smoothly.
Oh, I hope I don't spew my sandwich back up. Don't know how much it is, we don't know how long it is.
This boat is at 5 o'clock and it's 25 past 4. I don't know if we're going to get on this one, to be honest.
Filthy. Coffee machine on the floor. We'll just put that back by there, yeah. Not to mention the windows. Next to the bread. Cool.
And the outside isn't much better either. Look at the state of Bike Jones. That's what colour he's supposed to be. Crikey, can't even see in the window.
She's filthy. So we're gonna clean her.
Somehow we need to fit all of this in the boot. Not that much room.
Remember, you're a tap. If anyone knows the reason why the pressure in our van is dodgy, let us know in the comments. That would be great.
Should we go back to Japan?
Because you've done a few dishes.
I hate doing dishes.
I know there's dishwashers out there. If you can recommend one, leave it in the comments.
Just decided to give my phone a shower as well, did you? Have you done the saucepan with the curry in it?
No.
Curry, anyone?
Just put it back in the drawer and pretend it was never there.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes, I won!
You won something. Oh, all in the sink that I just cleaned. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's only like a day old. I just scoop it out of the sink.
How much to have a mouthful of that?
£10.50.
Alright, done. Next job, need to beat the rugs. How much better is this?
It's like home now.
What a dream.
I'm knackered. Should we go to bed?
Good job, Trev.
Welcome home, Craig.
Welcome home. Sarnies for the boys, and then off to the boat. We should have booked the boat yesterday, because it turns out you can't book day of on the website. So we're going to drive down there and hopefully they let us on, because we got to make up some distance.
I'm too tired to say anything, sorry.
Too late to apologise.
Pickle sandwiches cannot be beaten.
Yo, man.
Have you made it home yet?
Got home about just a little after 12 o'clock.
Whoa, hell of a day that.
That was a big day, mate.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, so you stay safe and I'll see you when you get home.
Oh, wicked, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was wicked. It was so much fun to be able to do it with you, and I'm glad you came out.
Do you know where I am now?
Where are you?
In the pub.
Of course you are. Alright, hour and 20 to the ferry.
Oh, I hope I don't spew my sandwich back up.
I hope they let us on as well. We got food, we got diesel, we got a clean bus, we got great attitudes. Go on!
The weather's not the greatest. We've driven up a bit further so that the crossing's just a little bit shorter. Because if you watch the King in It channel, you know that boats aren't my favourite thing. So a little bit nervous about this, but fingers crossed. This is a fjord we're going across, Craig, not the sea. Yeah. So it should be okay.
Nice fjord. That was smooth sailing. Down there, quick. Go, 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 go. We left Bogness and headed for the famous Atlantic Road. We drove over 600 miles, but when we arrived, it was one of the most epic roads we'd ever driven. We pushed on for a few hundred miles more, and this was the drive that just kept on giving. We drove through national parks, saw more snow, icy rivers, deer, and got a few more ferries. And after all of that driving, we didn't get the best rest that night.
Might have slept in just a little bit this morning. Absolutely shattered. It was raining inside last night, so we didn't get much sleep.
You'll never understand this unless you've lived in a van and your ceiling's leaked, but every drop feels like a violation. A soggy, wet intrusion. I started out with a towel hanging between the surfboard and the cupboard, and then it just got so drenched that it just poured all over me. And then I tried a bowl, and the bowl got so full and it was like splashing off the bowl onto the blanket. So then I put my pyjamas in it to try and soften the splash.
Oh, your good Christmas pyjamas,
My Christmas PJs. And then the morning came and then it stopped raining. Of course it did. Yay, van life. It must have been like the extreme cold has like frozen the sealant on the roof, and it's like cracked open because we've got like 3 new drips.
Cool.
And the one that used to drip doesn't drip anymore. We had like all kinds of pans and pots like everywhere catching all the water. So I think I deserve a nice coffee and some pancakes for breakfast.
Do I look like the type of wifey that wants to cook you a nice breakfast and get you a coffee this morning?
Well, you better turn into one, otherwise you'll be single real soon.
1 minute. Don't have a cheek me.
Come on then. I'll have a flat white.
You'll have a flat head in a minute.
I think she's hard.
I'll show you how hard I am now.
I went to the library and I found out that today is the National Constitution Day for Norway, which means that Norway was declared independent as a kingdom.
Independence.
Norway was declared independence as a kingdom. That doesn't make sense.
It's not a person, is it? So it's not independent. It's got independence as a country.
So congratulations, Norway. Really, really happy for you.
And to celebrate, Amy's going to make coffee and pancakes. Yay! Thanks to our sponsor, Surfshark.
Alright, let's see what this World Wide Web's all about. This is bloody brilliant. I've been watching videos of dogs. I bought myself a new frock for the discotheque on Friday. And I've managed to set up my own online banking. Hang on a minute. I didn't spend £200 on a 12-inch tablet. Johnny! Johnny! I think I've been robbed, love.
What, Grandma? Didn't you download that Surfshark app I told you about? Grandma, before you go on World Wide Web, make sure you download that Surfshark app I told you about, alright?
Oh, I knew I forgot something. My memory just isn't what it used to be.
What did I tell you it does, Grandma?
It protects me and my identity online.
Yeah, what else?
When it's turned on, it will secure all of my information and leave it uncrackable for scammers and hackers.
And?
It protects me from targeted ads and encrypts all of my data, keeping my passwords and credit card information safe.
Remember, Grandma, if you got Surfshark locked and loaded, they've got no chance, mate. Also, Grandma, you can get an add-on security combo, including Surfshark Antivirus, which will keep your little laptop safe and virus-free whilst you're browsing the World Wide Web.
That was an expensive mistake. I won't tell him it's his inheritance.
What?
What was the link to the Surfshark again, love?
Surfshark.deals/RYOW and use the code RYOW for an exclusive discount and an extra 3 months for free.
Got ya.
Nice day.
Nice merch. Very nice merch. Gangster.
Keith, get out the way.
The blinds are a major lifesaver now because we don't really see the darkness. We've completely switched seasons. So when we came last, we had about 4 hours worth of sunlight. And now I think we have about 4 hours worth of darkness. So yeah, the blackout blinds are top notch. Now what? So apparently this is the world's easiest banana pancake mixture because it's just 2 ingredients, bananas and oats. But I don't know the ratio or how you do it. You mush them and then just put them in the pan.
You're looking at me like I know.
Well,
It's an experimental kind of day.
What the size of them?
Let the chef cook, Craig. Let less of your input. Should we get a bit spicy with this?
See the fork, babe.
Dress up in the corner before I nut you.
Go on, Trevor, mash it up. Show those bananas who's boss.
Gobby, sous chef, who had to have his input, said you should put some more oats in, and now I feel like that's a bit dry. Oh, Christmas. I have no idea why I'm listening to you at all. You've got no idea.
Cheekiest little chef around that. She's calling me sous chef and asking me what to do. I think you're the sous chef, my friend.
I'm not your friend, yeah? I'm not your friend. Okay, let's get it in the... Oops. How big do you want your pancakes? Actually, you ain't getting any.
I think you're so funny, don't you?
I love how you laugh at me.
Someone's got to, babes.
Going in. Now, we wait. So good.
You might want to like mash it down a bit because it's...
You think?
You need to make them round and pancake-like.
Didn't realise we had Prince Anne in the house. Better if you serve. Ooh, that looks good.
Like they could stop a door.
Remember in Thailand when they used to like salt the bottom? Do you want me to do that?
You do yours. Where's the froth, bro?
Sorry, sous chef, wrecked it.
Amy's got a full cup and I've got a fifth of a cup because she used it all on hers.
Cheers. Breakfast is served.
Thank you, beige o'clock. Well, tell you one thing, coffee's great.
I knew you were going to say.
You're not going to try your masterpiece?
I saved the best to last. You're just going to keep chewing. The best thing you've ever tasted. I know that's what you want to say. I know that's what was trying to come out of your mouth.
Slightly undercooked.
Buzzing for you, Norway. Cheers.
Well done, Norway.
Apparently on this Constitution Day, there's like loads of parades, like there's children shows and...
Love a children's show.
I cry nearly every time I put these shoes on. You see how one's shorter than the other? That was when we brought the 3 dogs home from Morocco. I beg your pardon. I'll never get rid of these shoes.
Hey, nice new wig, babes. Who's this?
She doesn't actually have a name. She's very bouncy. I love it. It makes me feel happy just wearing it. If you can think of a good name that you think would fit, leave it in the comments. And I guess I'll pick one so she's got a name.
So today we're heading for a stunning fjord.
Neither of us know how to pronounce it, but I'm just gonna go and say Granger Fjord. Yeah?
Do you want?
Apparently it's one of the most beautiful fjords in Norway and in the world.
Are we doing a hike today?
There is a short 1-hour hike. Where do I put the bins?
You're a good lad.
You were going to get beaten later. So if you're wondering where my engagement ring is, I had to take it in to get resized because it was a little bit too big. We haven't fallen out or nothing, have we?
Oh yeah.
Give it time.
On the road, lad.
Falling out. This drive down Norway is just nuts. Amazing scenery after amazing scenery. Snow-capped mountain and fjord after snow-capped mountain and fjord. Like, it's so insane. Just makes you feel alive, seeing everything else sort of moving and out in nature.
We didn't realise how many ferries we'd have to take. So they just cut out massive parts of the drive. So we've done 2 of these so far. This is our 3rd one. And you can just rock up to these ones. You don't have to book in advance and they're pretty cheap. All aboard!
I'm never too sure if you're allowed to get out on these boats either. They're quite small and we did get out on the last one and the guy shouted at us. All in Norwegian, but it wasn't a nice tone, so I knew we had to get back into the bus. But yeah, they usually take about, what, 10 to 20 minutes? Which is really cool because the crossing's mega beautiful. But we've got a big Heimer in front of us now, so we can't really see much. That is nuts to see with your own eyes. I don't think we need to do this hike. This view is all we need. Maybe we'll just rent some kayaks or something. I know you can do like little cruise ships through the fjord as well, which sounds really nice right now because I mean it is snowing, so you shouldn't really go hiking because you might catch a cold. Wow. Insane. Absolutely insane. I won't cook for you if you're gonna judge me on everything.
What do you mean?
I'm like cutting something and he's like, where's the camera? I'm like, why?
I just want to film my lovely fiance.
You just be careful.
You've got a major attitude with that wig on. What are we having?
Oh,
Oh, you missed them. Kebabs for the lads.
Yeah, like vegan kebabs. Oh my god, they smell amazing.
Go on, Banzi. Show them those guns. Look at them.
Ready?
Where you been hiding them?
Oh, give me a new King in It t-shirt.
It's actually a vest.
I'm a bloody vest then, Craig.
It's a wife beater.
That's right.
Husband beater.
That's right.
Also, forgot to give you this at breakfast. If you could just hold the camera.
For Norway.
For Norway.
Cup of tea?
With a view.
Uh-oh. If you're new to our channel, Craig actually broke his neck on one of those jump-in pillows in New Zealand back in 2009, so a little bit triggering.
I mistimed the backflip thinking I was cool and I landed on the top of my head. Didn't end well.
Don't go on them. Don't let your children on them.
Don't be a bell end on it.
Just put a pin in the side and let it deflate. Come on, fella, you can do it. We're making our way up. We're driving quite high and we're passing a load of hikers, and Craig's like, are we missing out half this hike? And I'm like, yes, Craig, yes we are. Because I know there's a certain spot you can go to where you just have to do an hour to the top. And that suits me just fine. Oh, I feel like, you know, Switzerland vibes.
If you don't have a camper van or a custard, there's a hop on, hop off city bus and you can come all the way up here on that. I did not expect to see one of those in the mountains.
It looks amazing. And everyone's out and everyone's got their hiking gear out and they all look really happy, and I'm buzzing because the weather's good. Let's do this.
About 300 people walking up already.
Maybe one of them will give me a piggyback.
You look like a little Labradoodle with that wig.
I caught myself in like the shower pole the other day and I looked exactly like one of the professors of Harry Potter. Uncanny.
I've started the hike.
It doesn't know what a hike is. Whoa! I don't know what on the heaviest wig I own.
We found baby sheep. Absolutely winning. Oh! Just in time.
This is the reason why I chose this hike, because there's lots of animals along the way. I've heard there's llamas on the trek, so fingers crossed that they're friendly. They want to make friends with British people. I hope they don't speak Welsh though, because we don't really speak that much Welsh.
True.
18k to go. I'm joking. This is us. The Loster route. 1.5k. I knew they'd come in handy. If you can set them up for me, that would be great. Perfect.
I'm not sure who she belongs to, but it's not me.
Hey, I'm your wifey.
Can I have some?
Yeah. It's good juice.
There's the llamas.
We're gonna go down. It adds like a kilometre on the hike, but I'm willing to do it. If you've never watched The Emperor's New Groove, you should do that right now.
Hey, can I touch your head? Oh, I want to touch him. Don't run away from me. We're friends. We're friends. Fine, be like that.
The puddings! Oh, you fit in my backpack, Craig, you would. Doesn't smell the best, but I don't care.
Getting a bit steeper now, Trev. You can do it! Childproof.
It's always worth it, isn't it, babes?
It is, yeah.
I'm absolutely boiling. Blow me under there, Craig.
Makes you feel like this big,
Yeah.
in like a really good way. Life's just full of ups and downs, isn't it? I feel like when you get out and you just see how vast the world is, it makes all of your little problems seem even littler. In saying that, it was a bit of a sad day today because my family dog's been put down. I think dogs are the best thing. And Maisie's like 14 and she's been having a lot of strokes. So they said it's her time to be put down just because she can't go through that, bless her. She's had a wicked life and she's been a great family dog. So if you've got a little dog, give her an extra cuddle today. Just tell her that you love it because she'll never take them for granted. If you've got a dog or if you've lost a dog, leave your dog's name in the comments and tell me what was your favourite personality trait of your dog, and hopefully Maisie will get to hang out with them when she goes to doggy heaven. Back to the van.
Oh, time for some food.
Bloody boiling today, lads. Burger wraps for the boys. We were going to eat in the cafe up there, but a couple told us that they bought a bottle of Coke and it cost £4.
I was happy to pay like 75 quid for lunch. I really couldn't be bothered to stand up and make burgers, but we've done it, guys. And we're feeling very proud.
So we've just discovered that to get where we need to go, we need to take a boat down that fjord. The last boat is at 5 o'clock. and it's 4:25, and it only takes one motorhome apparently and a bunch of cars, so hopefully there's no one else who wants to go across today to the boat.
So we've got about 6 motorhomes in front of us. What do you think?
I don't think we're going to get on this one, to be honest. Here goes nothing. Trying to sneak into the number 1 line.
That's great. Thank you very much. We're on, lads. Bye, big cruise ship. Hello, little ship for us. I think this has been my favourite part about Norway so far, because we drove up Sweden because it was a lot cheaper, but this has just been such a surprise, having to get on little boats to take us, you know, where the roads couldn't. Craig can rest his bones while we just get taken through the fjord. I'm excited. I think it's going to be wonderful.
So the cost of that was £127 for an hour on a boat. Considering we didn't even know we were going to go on a boat today, and then we ended up having a full fjord tour. Bloody brilliant. So we got about an hour's drive now. We're going to the stunning Emerald Blue Lake.
I'm still eating now because I did a hike today, I don't know if you know, so I gotta get my sustenance in.
Alright, so there are loads of park-ups along this beautiful lake, but we've decided that we're going to come to a campsite tonight because we've got a few things to do. We need to empty our grey waste and do our washing and have some showers, I think, after that hike, a proper one, because although our hot water is working, Craig has to stand there and like put the tap on the sink to get water out of the shower. It's awfully confusing. Got the washing, babes. Most beautiful place we've ever washed our knickers. You have to press on. Okay, it is amazing how filthy this place can get in like no time. So we're gonna have a bit of a clean up, get everything nice and fresh, because it's always nice to go to bed with like no dishes, no mess, and just wake up in the morning and be like, yes. It's 10:10. I feel like it's about 6 o'clock. Like, look how light it is outside. There's no signs of that sun going down at all. Could be midday. So I'm gonna actually pop the kettle on because it's getting a little bit cold. And then we're gonna get into the world's greatest bed. Because I don't know if I mentioned it, but we haven't actually changed the sheets. That sounds weird. I meant from teddy bear duvet cover, which, oh, you just get in and it feels like you're in heaven.
It feels like climbing into a teddy bear's armpit.
But I know I'm gonna sleep hefty tonight. Let's get cozy. Well, that's a bit better. There's only one more thing that I need to do tonight. This light has been doing my head in. Yeah. So we've got a hell of a drive to Bergen tomorrow and we have to get there. Craig's uncle actually lives in Bergen and we told him we'd be there for that date. But for now, absolutely shattered, lads. We'll see you in the morning. Say night, Craig.
Night then.
Craig's on his Nintendo Switch, so you won't get any conversation out of him.
Playing Zelda, lads. Get into it.
Ever since I became a wifey, I've been lonely. Oh no.
Morning, lads. Time for a swim.
Oh, I knew this was coming. Like, I knew we were going to get back into it, and I was excited to be like, yeah, we'll get back to Norway, we'll do some more cold water dipping, you know, we'll feel alive. And then it comes to it and you're like, oh, today? You sure?
Need a nervous poo. I think it's worse because you have to wade in instead of just jumping in. I think it was way better off that pier the other day. See you later.
Oh! Doing it from mental health.
Hopefully a little plot doesn't slip out.
Can I go in front of you? Can't actually feel it yet. I can't. How is it?
It's fresh.
Oh god. Oh my god.
What the babes?
Yeah.
We're on our way to Bergen. How now, brown cows? Elsie escaped.
So we've decided we need a little bit of a break. So we've stopped at a waterfall.
What the world needs. Mo vegan.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
That's what people say about you. Come dressed as a waterfall today, have you babes?
Move like one as well.
Be like water. Do your best Bruce Lee karate move.
I actually got a really bad calf. I did hike the other day. I'm not sure if you knew.
You've got no hope. It's a road sign about me. Vegan strength. She's ripping.
Can I look yet? Can I look now?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa, magical.
Why is there so much water?
Because it's a waterfall.
This is a beautiful spot.
It's a bit like life a waterfall, isn't it? It's kind of like the droplet starts at the top and it falls down and crashes through all the rocks and bumps off the walls, and some of them have a nice smooth path and they get to the bottom. Some of them have a really rough path and it just goes all over the place. But they all end up going the same way, so it'll all be right in the end.
It's amazing that you can come up so close to it as well. You could get in there if you wanted to. Like, there's no signs about, there's no people about. We've got it to ourselves. I just feel like I want to take my shoes and socks off and stand, you know, and gain all the power that's coming from it.
No one's stopping you.
I can't be bothered to take my Converse off. So the plan is to still make it to Bergen tonight. We've just realised that we actually have to get on a ferry with the bus to cross over, which is always exciting. However, it's 6:30.
Oh, they run until 11 p.m.
Oh, okay, cool. Fingers crossed they've got room for us then. To the ferry! Wait for me! Wait for me! Wait for me!
When you believe. Great timing. It's just pulled up.
The weather's not the best though. How long is this one? We don't know. We don't know how much it is. We don't know how long it is. I hope we're going to the right place that we think we're going to. This place is an absolute disaster. So we've got to get it cleaned. And by we, I mean...
Hey Joe!
I mean you, Craig. That's better. We took this today as well. How cute is that? We really need to start printing our photos off more. It's like wicked to be able to have like a Polaroid camera that just spits them out at you. We've actually got quite a lot on our wall now. One from Amy and Beck's house, one from when our friends Cara and Nate came onto the bus. That was when we went to Disneyland with Craig's family. Obviously Gary from Barry. That was on Christmas Day here in Norway. Yeah, really lovely to have such lush memories. We'll use that camera more, I promise. Okay, so I'm just going to cook some dinner. Absolutely shattered, but it's Craig that's been doing all the driving, so I can't complain. He's just outside having a workout now, burning some of the energy. I'm not sure what's gone on with the pipes and things. What's happening? Like that dribble there. Anyway, I'm going to make meatballs and pasta and a nice bit of sauce. So although it is quite expensive to shop in Norway, we had one big bag of shopping the other day and it was about £126. Vegan is doable. So this is what we've got. Vegan or not, they're probably the best meatballs you will ever taste. Secret ingredient, rogue sock. I never really know how much pasta you're supposed to put in, and I usually make enough for about 45 people. I don't know if it's an old wives' tale that popping some olive oil in stops it all from sticking together. Who knows? Pop this in as well. It's just a vegetable stock. Boil, boil, toil and trouble. Okay, so if you'd just like to join me on the other side of the kitchen, and we can prep some veg. I'm not crying, you are. Excuse me, sir, do you have a reservation?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Take my hand, I'll just take you to your table.
Okay, this is a nice restaurant. Touchy-feely.
Dinner will be served in approximately 24 seconds.
Oh, great service.
Dishes are done as well, by the way.
Oh, thanks, babes. Will you calm down in the kitchen, please, Troy?
How many meatballs do you want?
7.
There's only 6 in a pack.
I'll have 6 then.
I was gonna have 4.
Looks sensational. I feel like I'm in Italy. Go on, Trevor. Good wifey.
She is a good wifey. Hang on, I'll do that for you. Little Bex is quite spicy.
Yeah, that's good, yeah, thanks.
yeah.
What's going on? I feel like you're about to ask me for something.
No! Black pepper.
Please.
Would you like to hold the camera? Because I need 2 hands. Tell mine to stop.
Do you do balloon animals as well?
God, I need to take this hair off. Okay, go on then. Let everybody know your verdict. Be truthful now.
Tastes like salmonella. Oh, I'm only joking, babe. You look really sad then. Sensational, babes. Really good. Lovely flavours. Wholesome Italian meal. It means the world because it's coming from my wife.
I'm not perfect, but at least I'm Italian. Pass me out an imaginary ball.
She's knocked it out of the park.
You've been waiting to do that one for ages, haven't you? Alright lads, that is it this week. Thanks for tuning in to mission get Custard back to Gary before you get kicked out of Europe.
Yeah.
So come back next week and watch the journey unfold.
Come back next week to see Bergen and us move on into Germany.
We're actually going to get an overnight boat from Norway to Germany.
And what's better, it's on my birthday. Prayers and fingers and toes and kneecaps crossed that I don't get ill. I don't know why I've decided to do this. I just think I didn't want to fly again and have the whole Morocco thing unfold again. I'm not even joking you, I've missed the flight. I cannot be trusted to fly alone, so I'm gonna take the boat.
Also, thanks to everybody who bought our new merchandise. We're buzzing to have released it and
Yeah.
can't wait to see it all on you lot.
So send us pictures and tag us in your photos on Instagram because we truly love seeing you guys around the world wear it. It like makes our souls.
We'll see you next week. 1, 2, 3, bye!
Bye! Bye!
Bye! Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Now, Grandma, before you go on World Wide Web, make sure you...
We found baby goats. Oh, they baby sheep.
Before you go on the World Wide Web, make...
Indigestion, is it?